Hey guys and girls, it's Nathan Birch here from the B.Invested headquarters, catching up, talking about the properties and projects of what we're doing currently in 2017. There's been some awesome wins of what people have been doing this year from their investing portfolio, and also opportunities are still out there. Obviously Sydney has seen some really awesome growth over the course of the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. People might think I'm a bit risky or whatever I do, like, oh, this, you're being quite active, so there might be risk to it. I'm very, very conservative, and I've always been ultra conservative with what I do. So I'm very, cautious with the properties I buy, and that's obviously backs up my 3 keys to buying below market value, having good upside for growth, and having a good cash flow. Looking at the markets in Sydney, I've seen hundreds of people this year that have literally done those land and build type purchases where they've been making 200-300 grand capital. Obviously the finance market isn't what it was beforehand, and I don't know how long it's going to be in this little hibernation phase for the lending. Lending is still awesome, people can still get loans and all that sort of stuff, but to go as aggressive as what it was beforehand, the government have obviously suppressed that for people to be able to do. So it's important that people are changing and evolving and adapting to the current market, because throughout my sort of investing career over the last 14 years or 13 years that I've been buying, 14 years now that I've been buying, I've had to grow, change, adapt, evolve in every single marketplace that I've seen. The properties that I've bought, the strategies have changed. I've tried to keep it as very close check as possible, but the same fundamentals have applied every step of the way, and that's why a lot of people are asking, why are you doing these land and the builds and all that sort of stuff? Is that the way that we have to go? No, it's a part of the strategy. It's a part of what do we need to do to get there, and everyone's position is different. There's a lot of people I say do not buy the land and build a house and then rent it out or sell it off or whatever. There's a lot of people that say you should be doing this. If you don't do this, you're stupid, because it's going to hurt you further on down the track. And everyone's position is different, everyone's goals are different, and I think it's very important that you understand that. Your position, where do you stand in your portfolio? What's your finance position going to be like? What is your lending ability like? What is your paperwork to get the loans looking like, etc., etc. So 2017 has been interesting from that front. There's been a lot of changes out there which have seen so many people make so much money using a different strategy, but that's also complementing their other strategy. Instead of saying go and buy 10 properties that are 200 grand rent for 300 bucks a week, doing the things that we're doing before, and it might be a matter of doing 3 of these, 1 build, using that equity, go over here, and it's more tailored solutions. So, if you're stuck, obviously we're heading towards the end of 2017. If you had goals at the start of 2017, I encourage you to go back and look at them. If you're pissed off that you haven't achieved them, work out, what do I need to do to make the rest of 2017 awesome, and to set myself up for 2018 to ensure that I'm kicking ass and making hundreds of thousands of dollars at the minimum. If you're not making, a few hundred grand next year from doing some property acquisitions, then you're probably wasting opportunity there. So, just being candid. On that note, I'll leave it with you. If you need help, call us 1300 367 925. Email us at admin@binvested.com.au. Have an awesome day.